And I'm joined by Greg Searle, Olympic champion for this heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. We've got Star Club, the Petone Rowing Club New Zealand in a Wyfold Challenge Club. Coxless fours, they're off the start.
Yeah, good morning, Sarah, and it's good to see the crew from Petone here and from New Zealand keeping nice and tight to the island in the fluorescent yellow all-in-ones. As we look at the right of the screen, the crew from Star Club on the left have had come away from the side, trying to just get straightened up now. And as we see them here coming to this lovely side shot, looks like Star Club got themselves organised and they've got about half a length there. Yeah,
absolutely. Watched this Star Club yesterday racing against Bristol, I think they were, and it was a fantastic race. You could see them very smooth and very long, but actually this morning they look like they've come out a little bit more explosive. They stepped up their game, as you have to as you go through this regatta, and they've got that advantage at the moment on Petone Rowing Club on the left-hand side. Those fluorescent yellows, you can't miss them. And here we have Star. They really are moving well.
Yeah, it looks like they've moved well here. We're coming down here towards Forley, so we've actually moved on to about halfway through the race. They've managed to open up, looks like about a length of clear water there to me. And we see these great shots we're getting today from this camera. Fantastic to see the technique there, the way they're coming out. Interesting to see there they've got a tandem in the boat, so the two oars on the left are together in the middle of the boat, helping the boat to go just that little bit straighter to take any steering issues out. So that the Star Club looking fantastic there out front.
Yeah, and watching this, it's a little bit of steering going on here, Greg. I mean, the Star Club, they've come away from the booms, this unique course, this wooden course. And do you think they're a little bit concerned? If you hit one of those, your race can be over, can't it?
Yeah, I think, to be fair, what they might have done here, they've let themselves drift off the buoys. So Star Club really going right down the middle of the course. They're sending a little bit of a weight down onto the Petone crew, and the umpire's doing a good job of keeping them trying to move them back onto their own station.
Yeah, absolutely, but that doesn't look fantastic, isn't it? We're looking there at Lloyd Merrikins and Sam Butler. They're the bow pair of this boat, and they look really, really smooth.
And that's Mulkerrin's in the bow seat, whose father I actually rode with back in 1992, also at the Star Club, and he'll be very happy to see his son out there, following his father's footsteps, rowing Coxless fours. I don't think they've made much of a correction here. If you look at their puddles, they're really coming down onto the stroke side of the Petone crew, and they're probably living slightly on the edge. I'm sure the umpire will be having the white flag out. I don't think we'll see a red flag, as we see the umpire there just tucking his flag back away, because they have made that correction, and Petone actually have drifted a bit off their station now, as the boat probably gets sucked in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the umpire, John Hedges there. He's making sure this race stays absolutely apart. And this is one of the skills, we've talked about it here at Henley Royal Regatta. It is more lively than any other course that perhaps these rowers will ever have come onto. And it's going to get more and more lively as we go through the regatta. Looking at these wonderful pictures right now, the channel by the side of the close, it's relatively quiet, but coming on later in this regatta, you know, it's going to get really busy, Greg. And what challenges do you notice when you've competed here?
Yeah, well, as the weekend goes on, as we get into the weekend, it gets busier and busier, more and more boats appear, and the conditions get more difficult. These guys are lucky to be on the course right now, and we see Star Club are really having to put it in to hold off the Petone crew. The Petone crew actually came through yesterday. They were behind the barrier, they're behind at Forley, and they rode through Sydney Rowing Club. They're hoping they might be able to do the same thing again today, but they're into the enclosures. I think Star Club have done enough, but the fight is still on here.
Yeah, absolutely. You can never say never in this race, and you know, this is going over 2,000 metres at the moment. They'll be going to that 2,000 metre point, where most rowers are happy to stop and hear that bell at the finish, but here at Henley Royal Regatta, you know, the sprint to the line really has only just begun at that point, and you have to dig deep again. And Star Club, they'll be able to see the Petone crew on the left-hand side there. They'll be watching them carefully, but you know, this is a very honest race. This is a very tough race. You can tell we're here at quarter-final stage.
That's right. At this stage of the regatta, there's not going to be too many easy races, and we've got Star Club still here going about 38 strokes a minute, needing to pick it up, needing to keep themselves ahead, because Petone have come all the way from New Zealand. They're not going to go out without a big fight as the crews come down here towards the line.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see a little bit of tension now in this Star Club. They really are giving it everything. It's gone up into the shoulders. You know, you want to keep it in the legs as much as you can for as long as you can, but, you know, I think they're going to be all right there. We've got Star Club. They'll be very, very grateful to hear that bell as we go through, and Petone Rowing Club, New Zealand will be proud of them. They've had a good regatta, a non-selected crew. They've come over here, done themselves proud, but it's Star we'll be seeing on Saturday in the semi-finals.